So I suppose I should, first and foremost, introduce everybody to Sion. This is the Château de Tourbillon et la Basilique du Valeur, ça c'est le train. And this is the River Rhone. This is the river that flows through Valais, and then there's this brief little stops in Lac Le Mans, Lyon, and a couple of other places along the way. And this is home for me for the last 4 or 5 years, and it's been a really wonderful place. I met some great friends here, and I hope to introduce you to them over the coming weeks. We're kind of limited at the moment. We don't have a field, but there's loads of public places over here. This is Switzerland. They think like that. They build years in advance for needs that don't exist yet, and we're about to uncover that. So what I plan on doing now, as I'm kind of limited with time and resources, is I'm going to just kind of pull my friends one by one over to a little park here on the banks of the River Rhone, and do little one-on-one drills and things like that, just to kind of maybe, it'll give me a break from the computer now for a start, because I'm in there doing 18-hour days at the moment. But another thing it'll do is it'll give my friends one-on-one introductions into hurling. It's been a long time since I coached, but I have coached kids before as part of a GA program. But I think that it would be easier for us, at least at the start, you know, before we all get together as a group, that people get a little bit of individual coaching. So, you know, this is a marathon here. This isn't a sprint. We're not going to win the All Ireland this year, unfortunately, because it's over, first of all, but second of all, because that's not really in our ethos. We're not out here for trophies just yet, because I don't even know if a trophy exists that we can compete in. That'll be something Craig can fill me in on, when we do get our ethos defined and our community together. What are the next steps for us? But for now, it's just to get hurleys into our hands. Footballs, these guys all know how to handle a football. I've played a lot of football with them. They're very skilled. They'll have no problem getting used to that. But I know these guys pretty well, and I'd be pretty worried about handing them hurleys, honestly, without helmets. So that's why we're going to keep it small for now. Safety first. And last thing I want to be doing now is taking a trip down to the hospital with some of my best mates and 3 or 4 stitches into the back of the head, because I'm like that. I'm a wild hurler, lads. This is dangerous, honestly. So I'll keep it to individual little lessons, small puck arounds, a little bit of hand passing. And if nobody will come out, if nobody can come out, I'll go out and do it myself against the wall and show them via the David OS, or not the David OS, the GAOS even. The GAOS operating system. There's a media centre there where I can upload videos, and club members can follow along at their comment, ask questions, and either myself or the agents will get back to them. So that's kind of a little bit of this will be great in time to come, when we're trying to find training times and things like that, you know. And we're trying to suit the entire club, not just the boss here, who's fucking the boss, the fucking CEO or whoever who's going to be organising it. One thing I always found difficult in the GA was, you know, I worked in bars and nightclubs and stuff like that when I was younger, and I missed so many trainings and got put in so many awkward positions, because the team obviously would never adapt a schedule around one guy's needs, you know. But I think now with this agentic AI thing, we can almost fucking at least do a little bit more for guys that work irregular hours. I'm always thinking of the little guy here, you know. There are guys in our community in the GA, okay, volunteers now, right, who have their own businesses, their own families, who probably play golf and tennis and other sports and things like that, right? And they're still trying to give everything for free to the club. Like I love those guys, honestly. Like they reared me, like, and that's consistency. And anything I can do to help people like that, any learnings I can take out of this will be definitely very valuable learnings on this. So there ain't nobody around here now at the moment, so I have a little bit of leeway. Oh, they're putting so much stuff into this park. It used to be so empty. Anyway, how bad? We won't be able to hold full training sessions here at all, but maybe little light puck rounds might suffice. Okay, so I'm gonna set the old camera up here and just show a little bit of skills here for myself. This is how you could do it, I guess, you know. Horribly simple. That's how you pick the ball. You know, when you've got a few years now, you do it with one hand. But at the start, I'm encouraging everybody to put two hands in the hurl. This is a ready position. Good. And pull it. Like that if you want. As you get better, you see the ball is it's kind of a little bit spongy. It hops. This is called a solo. This is what you do now when you're running with the ball. You have 4 steps with the ball in your hand. 2, 3, 4. And then a little tap releases another 1, 2, 3, 4. You can take the ball onto your hurley like this, dance around a little bit, take it past. You can pass it off to somebody, but not like this. You have to do it like this. Throw it up with your hand. You strike it. That's called a hand pass. It's a pretty contested thing in the GA because a lot of people they kind of do this and then throw it. But actually, it's a striking action. Is what you want. I think that before we get hurleys, actually, that could be a very good place to start because we can all stand around here and pass the sliotar around like that with one hand. Get fellas used to catching the ball, the feel of it, the bounce of it. There's a spongy feel to the ball. It's going to be interesting, you know. I'm studying this a lot with how to coach golfers, and more recently a little bit of tennis and stuff and football. But now this is something that I know most about is hurling and football. So I'm looking forward to being able to teach people about which ages with what I was joking. It's simple earlier and it's simple there because we picked up the sticks when we were 4 years old. I'll never forget the day I first got mine. And hopefully they'll never forget the first day they got their hurleys and their helmets. This. Yeah, for now not really too far. It's been a productive morning. It's about 3 hours since I decided to set up a GA club. Yeah, we got the ball rolling anyway. Thanks for tuning in. Slán.